guys doing? I hope you're going to have an awesome day today. Arrowverse here. If you haven't already, can you do me a favor? Hit that like and subscribe. And while you're at it, go ahead, push that bell for notifications so you can get the scoop of my newest upcoming videos. This is going to be a recap video and breakdown video. So we saw Barry and Iris renewed the wedding vows. Yes, they finally renewed their wedding vows. And this was when they're saying their goodbyes to their children, the Tornado Twins, and they're very proud of them for being speedsters and heroes of Central City in 2049. There's big news about Barry in the future too, which is very nice and very good. So back in 2049, they're inside the loft, and let's just say that by the time they get inside the loft through the Speed Force, well, let's just say that they hear a rumble, and this rumble feels like an earthquake, and then all of a sudden some green matter spread all around them, past them, and they are confused out of their wits. They don't know what happened. Then they see Jay Garrett. Jay Garrett is supposed to be dead in the future, but he's actually standing right in front of them. He's alive, and they love it. They can't believe he's alive. So they're thinking to themselves that, okay, something big must have happened in the timeline. We changed it in the past. Do you guys remember August Hart? When August Hart, he's from the future, when he went back to the past with his clone of Godspeed's The War. Well, let's just say that was probably a ripple effect. And we end up finding out that not only Jay Garrett is alive, but so is their father. Their father is alive, and their father is actually in Paris with Iris, which means he didn't disappear at all. So they went to the Flash Museum, and they see new anachronisms that formed up, and yes, they see one that's eerie, and they need to really fix that. Yeah, for this one, Zoom attacks. This little Easter egg for Zoom is going to return by hero detective shot at Julie Heiss, a chief detective Joe. But the thing is that Joe, he never got shot before in the past, so they had to travel back to the past in 2013. Once they go back in 2013, so let's just say that they're going to keep an eye on their father at CCPD to make sure that he's safe. Wherever he goes, they're going to follow him. Then Eddie comes out of nowhere on the side, and he asks them, so who are you two right now? And Nora hands over kind of a fake badge and say that we're the new interns. Because remember, right now, their father, Barry, he's actually in a coma still, so they're pretending to take over Barry's place while he's still in the coma. Eddie gives him his credit card and says that you buy everyone here some coffee, and they say sure. So Bart stumbles across a woman that's really enthusiastic with time travel, and looks like they have a lot of things in common. Not only he's a time traveler, but she's a descendant from Gwen. Yes, she's a descendant from Gwen from the Legends of Tomorrow. I'll probably get another video of that, but Nora is trying to tell Bart, Joe, yes, he's actually at a crime scene right now, and we had to go and help him. So they go and help him. They see Eddie and Joe. They're trying to stop this robber, because this robber is robbing a jewelry store, and let's just say that he does not know how to hold a gun nor carry any bags full of groceries. He drops the gun went off, and a bullet, well, let's just say it was fired in midair. So they're in, I guess you could say, flashpoint, and so what they do is, well, Bart, he acts impulsively, and he moves Joe out of the way when he was supposed to move the bullet out of the way instead of moving Joe out of the way. Then they finally arrest the bank robber, and let's just say that Bart really did screwed up with time this time, because, oh yeah, by the way, is women, she can hear voices in other people's heads, especially in Bart and Nora's head, so she's really confused about that. Eventually, she gets her marbles together and finds out that she's a meta. Meanwhile, they want to figure out what actually happened, what went wrong, so they need the CCTV footage for that. But the CCTV footage is in the hands of Eddie, and Eddie's not going to hand it over because he says, I don't have my decaf coffee in my hand. So they had to go back to the stand and get some coffee for everyone at the precinct. And we're introduced to the Royal Flush Gang. Yes, this is the Royal Flush Gang. And let's just say that Bart and Nora, well, they're handing out coffee, and Nora, she's going to pull a sleight of hand move, meaning she's going to put a cup of coffee on Joe's desk and take the CCTV footage. So when they realize that an acronym actually appeared, this acronym is actually the queen of the Royal Flush Gang, and yes, she robs a heist with her friends, I suppose, her crew, and 30 are dead. Bart is really disappointed of himself because he knew that he made a mistake and he was supposed to, well, let's just say that, move the bully out of the way. He feels like he's a disappointment for his father. They visit his father. Nora cheers him up. She says that you will live to the legacy of our father and become the Flash. Don't worry about that. So they go back to the girl that is really enthusiastic for time traveling, and they ask her for help. They do not say that they're speedsters. They only say that they're from the future. So they ask her, this is the death toll, and it keeps rising over and over on my gauntlet. So what do you think that we should actually do? And she says that they need to let time take its course, meaning the Royal Flush Gang did really steal millions of dollars, so you had to let them steal millions of dollars, let their plan go on. But you have to be very careful and to make sure that they actually do leave and not hurt anyone in the progress. So Bart has to pretend, well, he has to get out of his impulse suit and just tell them, yeah, you guys need to leave. But the queen says that I hope you stay with everyone else and see the fireworks. While they're leaving, she said fireworks, meaning there's more than one bomb. So Nora, she only has exactly 30 seconds to find all the bombs and throw them outside the building. She does that on time. She's mad fast, and well, they go back to CCPD one last time to check on their father, but they see people are getting a whole family, I guess you could say it's a picture being taken. They sneak in, and also Bart, he says goodbye to, I suppose, this girl he really does like. He promises he'll come back, so obviously we'll see her again in season 8. So once they're back in the future, they take Jay Garrett to the Flash Museum and they spill the beans. They tell him every single thing what happened in the past and inside the present future. Jay Garrett, it's overwhelming for him, but not that overwhelming because he's been through, well, let's just say hell before inside the future. So he understands the outcomes. He's not mad or anything like that. Alright, this takes place right after Armageddon. So everyone is actually getting prepared to go back to Paris, I suppose. And Frost spills the news about Keiynan. Keiylan's actually dating some guy named Marcus. Oh yeah, just let you guys know, I believe Ronnie's coming back. So that's going to be really awkward right there. Once Barry whooshes everyone to Paris, there's a brush that Iris left on the couch and it's fading away in green particles. That is very interesting. I wonder what's going on. Other than that, yes, it's time for Season 8, Episode 7. Now, I think this is going to be a pretty good one. I'm glad that they brought back Gold. He was an interesting character. Alright, you guys ready for this? Let's dive right into it, shall we? It's time for the breakdown. Alright, so they're locked down in CCPD. Before they're getting locked down, there's a gas of smoke, and it's a smoke grenade. Actually, it makes them get unconscious. By the time they wake up, they see Goldfish, and he has armed men inside CCPD. Everything's on lockdown. So Barry, he has to play it by ear, and he has to do everything they say. He cannot use his flash powers at all. So Goldface, what he wants to do is he wants to break inside the armory and get their meta tools and equipment. Anything he can get his hands on to sell to the black market. So that's what he does. Now, I'm looking at this bracelets on Barry's, I guess, his wrist. I'm pretty sure that Goldface remembers Barry. Because Barry and Ralph actually visit him before, and they know that Barry has meta powers, but I'm not sure if Goldface knows if Barry is actually the Flash. Other than that, well, Goldface is demanding orders. Most likely, he's saying that, yes, I have what I need, but I actually really want some money. Most likely, that's what he wants. Money and some meta tech. Or else he'll start, I suppose, choking and killing CCPDs, police officers, yes. And let's just say that his right-hand man is not a fan of this plan, because all he wants to do is just kill everyone in CCPD and get along with it. But yeah, other than that, that's going to be one hell of an episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are new, subscribe to the channel as always. And yes, I'll see you all in the next video, of course.